Hi, I'm Irene Turner, owner of Irene Turner at Home, an international interior design and renovation firm. In each of the previous 3 videos in this series, I talked about aspects of color to consider when selecting colors for your home. Now, once you've had time to digest the information and have decided on the feeling and the mood that you want to create, the colors that you like and look good in, and what the color trends are in the world, it's now time to select the color for your home. On an average, most of us repaint our homes every 7 to 10 years. If it's time for you to paint your home, experiment. Experiment with color combinations and push the envelope a bit. Pick a brighter pop version of a color that you're already used to. And remember that with anything new, it takes your eyes 21 days to become adjusted to what it looks like. So sit with it for a while before you retract and go back to what you're comfortable with. So if paint is the obvious choice for you to do now to update and refresh your home, it's time to go out there and select from one of the millions of lines available in the world. Yes, it can be overwhelming. With many paint lines and thousands of paint colors in each line, each just a little bit different than the other one. Did you know that there are literally 80 different shades of white alone? No wonder it's so hard to choose just one. It can feel like a daunting process, and no wonder so many people stick to what they already feel comfortable with. But remember, nothing, I mean nothing, will change the energy, feel, and update or freshen up the overall look of your home faster than a new coat of paint. So it's worth a little bit of time and investment to find the right one for you, don't you think? As a professional, I use the following steps when helping clients select paint colors. I take into account the style of the home itself and the environment in which the home sits in. I spend time with my clients getting to know their preferences, remembering that each member of the household is different. So I ask these kinds of questions to help me understand who lives there. What's your favorite color? What color do you wear a lot? And of those colors, what colors do you look good in? After all, our space should enhance us and make us look good, just like our makeup and our clothes. This makes us feel better about ourselves as well. What's your favorite piece of artwork? A favorite rug or textile? How do you want to feel in your home? And within that, how do you want to feel in each room? What are the elements that will remain constant throughout the home to create a feeling of flow? I tend to advise keeping all the ceilings the same color, the trims and moldings the same, and to keep the changes in flooring throughout to a minimum. All this will help keep the flow consistent throughout your home while allowing you to change color by room should you so choose. After questions, I take my inspiration from cherished rug or a favorite piece of art owned or purchased by my clients, their wardrobe, or anything else they reference, and I create a color palette around what they like. Then I go to a fan deck in the paint line that we're planning on using, and we pick the colors. I buy a sample jar or a quart of color and paint a 3x4 illustration board with each color. I never put the sample choices on a wall because I really can't see how the colors in a room will work. Color will always change depending on what it's next to. So putting all your samples on the same wall won't give you a real read, and putting them on different walls will still look different because of how the light hits that particular wall. I like to use large poster-sized sample boards with a 1-inch white edge around it. The white edge is important in keeping the sample from competing with the existing wall color when you hold it up in the room. And the board allows me to move the swatch from wall to wall and room to room in different times of the day and in different light. Once my client and I make a decision, we can go get the paint and we can go to town. I recommend eggshell finishes for the walls, matte finishes for the ceiling, and satin for all the trim. If you're still in doubt or uncomfortable about selecting colors for your home, I highly recommend that you hire a professional. While color is not a lifetime commitment, and it isn't the biggest deal to change it, you will live with it for a while, so wouldn't it be nice to get it right the first time? Color is often the last frontier for those of you who seem to use the same colors over and over and over again. But I suggest that you have changed and evolved over time, so wouldn't it be right to change and evolve the colors you use to reflect who you are today? I really invite you to expand and explore color in your home. Color will make you feel completely at home in your home.